Satnam, namaste. How are we feeling today? How are we doing in the world? Yeah, up and down, little mixed. Yep, still with the moon. We're still with the moon. We're all still with the energy of this new moon. So we're going to work a bit more with that today. We're going to really work with simplicity and organization of the mind. And I really want you to invite in a deeper sense of peace through your practice today, however that resonates with you, whatever that means to you, that this is a portal for peace to happen. So let's bring our hands together at the heart and rub the palms. Let's bring the prayer into the heart center, close the eyes and begin to align the spine. Breathing in deep and breathing out. And pressurize the palms, the right moving into the left moving into the right, and feel how you can create an adjustment through the arms, the shoulders coming down the back body behind the heart, and the energy of your heart center, your compassionate heart center, moving into the energy of the palms, the place where we are able to create and to pray and to be of service. And allow that energy to extend towards the third eye and begin to project out, bring the eyes up into that Ajna chakra, the place of command. And find a deeper breath in. And as you exhale, feel your sits bones, feel your legs dropping into the earth. And as you inhale, feel your higher, more cosmic conscious self entering into your field, exhaling to ground. And again, a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep, hold the breath. Squeeze the base of the spine, the Mula Bandha. Bring the energy up the spine, squeezing the palms, projecting out of the third eye, feeling the aura strengthen and lighten. And exhale, let's go ahead and release the breath and welcome and Satnam. We're going to come right into this intelligence meditation. So you're going to bring your Jupiter and Saturn fingers. You're going to move them together and apart. And again, the elbows are just nice and soft, easy down, but the hands are just above the shoulders. Yeah. And you're going to close your eyes. And I want you to just focus on the fingers opening and closing. You're just focusing on the fingers opening and closing. And you're establishing a nice, long, deep, powerful breath body. And this will also help wake you up if it's very early, wherever you are. And just focus on the movement of the fingers, breathing deeply. And now begin to leave your body and travel up towards the heavens, towards the cosmos, and find yourself in space and see the planets of Jupiter and Saturn. And use your fingers to separate the planets and bring them together, pulling them apart, bringing them together. Jupiter and Saturn, together and apart, with the rhythm of your fingers. Long, deep breathing. Gaze can pierce through the third eye. Inhale, the fingers open. Exhale, the fingers close. So start to time it. You still have your Jupiter and Saturn finger opening and closing with your inhale and your exhale. Inhaling, open, exhale, close. Strong, powerful breath. Still moving the planets of Jupiter and Saturn. Hold the fingers wide and tight. O mouth breath, breath of fire through the mouth. Keep going, strong breath. Focus the gaze. 20 more seconds here, really flooding the body with prana, pure potentiality. Keep the posture, take a deep breath in. You're gonna hold the breath in, squeeze the mulaband, and imagine squeezing your whole body energetically, and you're creating a frequency. You're creating the frequency that you want to be recognized by or as. Keep the posture, open the mouth, exhale the breath out. And again, inhale deep, deep breath in as much as you can. Squeeze the mulaband, squeeze the body energetically and create the feeling that you want to feel. Create the experience that you want to have. Put yourself in that vibration, in that frequency. Open the mouth, exhale the breath like a cannonball. And one more time. Inhale deep, squeeze the spine. Squeeze the mulaband, create the energy field, create the experience, create your destiny. Exhale, release. You can take the hands down and you're just gonna right away roll through your head, your shoulders, and your jaw. So try to just create movement, circle the joints around. Breathe deeply, let all of that energy flow through you. Go in the opposite direction. If you've been going in one direction, just break up the pattern a little bit. Good, and then come up into a nice tall seat with the eyes closed and just take a deep breath in. A deep breath out, again, finding peace in the practice, generating peace. And slowly come forward to your hands and knees, and let's come into our cat-cow. You can bring the wrists under the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, the sides of the feet are touching. You're going to inhale, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, exhale, round the spine. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. The eyes are closed. We're focusing in the third eye. We're focusing in that pituitary pineal conjunction. And we're opening all 10 bodies, all of the chakras, the nadis. Do the best you can today. If you're on your moon, if it's the first few days of the moon, you can avoid breath of fire. You can keep most of the postures. Go at the pace that feels supportive to you. You are the best judge of that. And what we're trying to do in our practice is get some feedback, right? Get some feedback around the energy that we create. Get some feedback in relationship to what we are creating in the world, in our environment, in our relationships. Gemini is a very social sign, social compatibility, a lot of movement, conversations, brothers and sisters. So working through our practice to generate this sense of peace, organizing the mind so that we can find less pressure in the psyche, more peace in the soul, more satisfaction in the soul, opening for deeper heart-centered connection and relationships. Less than 1 minute here.
Chatar chakra bhugte swayam bhav sobham sarvada sarva jugte
30 more seconds.
Chatar chakravarti chatar chakra bhugte swayam bhav sobham sarvada sarva jugte Dukalam pranasi deyalam surupe sadanga sange abhangam vibhute Chatar chakravarti chatar chakra
Inhale to lift the heart, lift the tailbone towards the sky. And exhale deeply round the spine, engage the mullaband, squeeze the base of the spine. Relax, come into child's pose, bring the hips to the heels, the seat to the heels, bring the arms out long in front of you, prayer the hands to touch. Take a moment, bringing the mind into the electromagnetic field of the earth, the nourishment of the earth, and just begin to plant your prayer for peace here, your prayer for manifestation, your prayer for guidance, whatever is coming through you today in this practice. Let's find a deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. Okay, you're gonna make your way up into easy seat. So just simple cross-legged if you're able to. Sit in the way that benefits you if you need to do alternative. So our fingers are going to come into Gyan Mudra. So we're going to bring the thumb and index fingers to touch, and then these 3 fingers are touching. Right? And I'm going to bring my right hand, so it's going to come down just like this in front of the knee. So if you can do easy seat, this would be best. And then the left hand is going to come up to about 60. So you're kind of making an angle across. So it's sort of the same placement as Ego Eradicator, but that right hand is going to be down exactly, and your palm is forward. And you're just going to close your eyes, bring your gaze into your third eye, and it's just long, deep breathing here. You're just feeling that diagonal adjustment. Long, deep breaths. You can keep the gaze at the third eye. You can inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Steady the breath. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, switch arms. So bring your left arm down and now bring your right arm up and find the posture, long, deep breath, piercing through the third eye space. And really think of this like a self acupuncture. You're turning on those specific muscles, you're turning on those very specific meridian points, the arms, the heart. Keep a powerful breath, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Deep breath in, and exhale, bring your hands onto the lap, onto the knees, and you're going to meditate, focusing at the crown chakra, the 10th gate, breathing in, breathing out deeply, concentrating at the crown, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Concentrating at the crown, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Powerful breath, powerful yogi, peace.
Chakravarti Chatar Chakra Bhukte Swayambhav Sovam Sarvada Sarva Jugte Dukalam
Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Squeeze the Mulaband. Bring the energy up to the crown. And exhale, release the breath. We are going to stay in easy seat. We're going to bring the palms face up and we're holding the arms out nice and wide. So breath of fire is happening here. If you're not able to do breath of fire, do long, deep breathing. If your arms get tired and you need to drop them, try to keep the breath of fire going if you are doing, and just come back as you're able to. So palms face the sky. Gaze at the third eye point, breath of fire. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Keeping the breath going, keeping the mantra going, and just listening to the body as it turns on those meridian points, the nadis. Finding that self acupuncture through the body, through gravity. Feeling your heart center as it connects to the arms and to the palms. And using the breath to unblock any negativity there, any negativity residing in the heart. One more minute here. Recommit. Do the best you can. Remain peaceful. Inhale deep, hold the breath, hold the posture, squeeze the Mulaband, bring the energy up, project it out. And exhale, relax the arms down. Just take a moment, integrating, breathing in and breathing out. And take another round of breath there, inhaling and exhaling, release, surrender. And slowly come forward onto your hands and knees. Let's come to down dog or triangle pose. So just take a moment to transition. We're not going to stay there, but feel free to pedal through, to really stretch, open the feet, the backs of the legs. You've been sitting for a little while. Get the breath to turn on in this shape. And then you're going to walk your hands to your feet to your hands. So you're just going to come to fold forward over the legs for a moment. So set yourself up in whichever direction you need to go. Take a moment, just fold here, stretch into the backs of the legs, really de-stress the spine for a moment. Feel all of the energy from that last Kriya moving through your body. Breathe in Sat, breathe out Nam. Right, and then let's set up for frogs. We're going to bring the fingers to the floor, walk the heels to touch, the toes point out. And then you're going to lift the heels, the legs are straight, you're folding over. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring your seat to your heels, look up to the sky. Inhaling, lift the seat, legs are long. Exhale, bring the seat to the heels. Really pressurize your fingerprints into the earth. This is going to help work with the brain a bit more. And just do the best you can. You're inhaling Sat, you're exhaling Nam. The mantra really helps me in this Kriya. It can be quite challenging. We're not here for very long. This can help to circulate all of the energy through the system and to really ground the parts of ourselves that feel a bit more maybe ecstatic from Kundalini yoga, a little more light or in the upper chakras. This can really help to organize the energy in an efficient way, in a grounded way. So we're not totally in the ethers, even though it's fun to hang out there. Got about 10 more seconds here, not very much longer, and you just do the best you can with your breath, your mantra. And you're going to come into that same forward fold, and I'll just let you get there on your own, just folding into the legs. You can separate the feet a bit. You can hold opposite elbows or take hold of the backs of the shins if you prefer. Just take a moment, calm your body down, and also feel the result of that specific Kriya and what it does and the challenge that it might feel, how we embrace that. Maybe we get a little bit better each time. Let's take another inhale and an exhale. Okay, let's walk back out into down dog. Let's just go through another transition. Take a moment, stretch in your dog pose. Feel the spine stretch, engage the navel a bit. Very good. And then come to bring the knees on the ground, and you're going to come to sit up on your heels. So we call this rock pose. So first, just come upright with the spine. Beautiful. Now, what we want to do here is we want to try to lie all the way back. So I want you to think of reclined virasana. In this tradition, you're sitting on the heels, but I want you to do whatever you need to do to come back. You might just come onto your palms behind you. You might come onto your elbows. If you have some padding, you can set that up. So I'm going to give us a few seconds to find the shape. And then the instructions here, you're going to take a deep breath in. And then you're going to exhale the breath out. Then at the end of the breath out, you're going to pull the mula band. And then you're going to inhale. And then you're going to exhale. And at the end of your breath out, you're going to pull the mula band. And that's the process here. So deep breath in. And then your deep breath out. At the end of the breath out, you're empty and you're pulling that mula band, anus, sex organs, navel point. And then you're inhaling deep. And then you exhale. Bottom of the breath out, pulling the mula band. And you're going to just continue in that process. You can stay with the Sat Nam. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. You've got some time here to observe, to feel what's happening in that lower triangle, the lower chakras of the body. Can feel where there might be a physical challenge. Can we adjust to find more peace, more nourishment? Less than a minute here, less than a minute. On that empty exhale, squeezing the Mulaband, finding that breath in, emptying the breath out, squeezing the Mulaband, self-adjustment to the lower chakras, releasing negativity, releasing density. On your next exhale, hold the breath out, squeeze the Mulaband. This is the last time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then you'll take a breath in and you're going to slowly make your way out. Come forward onto your hands and your knees. So just take your time. Nice and sweet for the knees. Come onto your hands and knees. Come back into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Lengthen back. Do any pedaling through that might feel good. Coming out of that shape. Maybe a breath in through the nose, a breath out of the mouth if that feels necessary. And then once again, walk your hands to your feet and your feet to your hands. Take a forward fold moment. Enjoy it. Always good to stretch the backs of the legs. Breathe in and breathe out. And you're going to make your way up to stance. You can round through the spine or reverse swan dive, however you want to come up. You can even reach your arms up to the sky. Why not? And then we're going to bring the hands into the heart. You're going to keep your feet about hip width. The hands are going to be interlaced and we're going to reach the arms up to the sky above the head. And then we're going to roll onto the tips of the toes and we're going to try to stay on the toes, balancing with long, deep breath. So feel free to lock your gaze onto anything that isn't moving so you feel a bit more stable. Now putting pressure into that big toe mound is going to help organize that pituitary gland. Inhale deep, really reach up through the spine, reach up through the arms, bring the energy up through the mullaband, squeezing, consolidating. And exhale, release your arms, release your feet. Just go ahead and close your eyes and take a moment in your mountain pose, Tadasana, and just connecting. Feel the energy of your body, tuning into the energy of the earth, finding peace here, breathing in and breathing out. We're going to make our way down into a seat. So you're going to come to easy seat. Great. And just take a moment, set yourself up so you feel comfortable. We're going to do a little bit of a meditation and then we'll come and lay down for a few minutes at the end. But let's come back to this meditation for habituation, right? So we're going to really work to reorganize the patterns of the mind. So we're going to do this one where we bring the pads of the fingers into the palms, and then we're going to bring the thumbs into the temples. And the elbows are not wide open, just to clarify. You don't have to hold them open. They're kind of, if you're sitting and cross-legged, the elbows pretty much go in the direction of where your knees are. So you can relax a bit through the shoulders. You can relax a bit through the arms. And so that's the position. And then I want you to clench down the back teeth. And as you do that, you're going to clench and release, clench and release. And you should be able to feel movement underneath the thumbs where the temples are. And if you don't feel that movement, maybe make a slight adjustment of the thumbs. And you're going to clench and release. And every time you clench, you're going to mentally vibrate sa, ta, na, ma. So with each clenching, mentally vibrating one of those sounds, sa, ta, na, ma. Gaze is at the third eye space. It's a long, steady breath. More advanced practitioners imagine the sound coming from your crown chakra, moving out the third eye. So it goes in an L direction, an L shape, down through the crown, forward through the third eye space. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep the breath steady. Inhale deep, deep breath in. Hold, squeeze the mulaband. Exhale, release the breath, release the arms down. And please come to lay down on your box for a few moments of rest. Find an inhale, mentally vibrating Sat. Exhale, mentally vibrating Nam. Just allowing your body to surrender and feeling the organization of your energy, organization of your mental body, just receiving all of that information from the practice today. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's move through the fingers and the toes. You can hug the knees into the chest. You can rub the soles of the feet together, the palms together. You can take a moment to twist out the spine if you wish. Going nice and easy, just bringing the body back into this world. Ready for the day. then we'll go ahead and make our way up into a tall seat. Good. And then let's go ahead and bring the hands together at the heart. And we'll rub the palms, finding that heat. And let's bring the hands together into the heart center. And just take a moment, notice how you feel and where you want to direct this energy into your day. Blessing for your life and feeling the peace moving through you, and a little more of an organized mind, a rooted mind. Let's breathe in deep. Exhale. May the longtime sun shine upon you and all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Breathing in. Sa. Satnam, Namaste, Shanti, Shalom, Pash, peace, peace, peace. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you on Sunday. Thank you very much. Much love to you.